Anyway, because I didn't realize like shit, I got pregnant by this nigga. Anyway, so I got in a relationship and then he gave me this shit like, oh, I wanted to be with my family. And I left that nigga who was a good man. Left him.
Negative, but okay.
Got me. He was well, I don't know what the fuck he doing now. But he was.
He was a good man in your eyes.
He's a good man. Anyway, like I said, yeah, why? Because he just came home from jail?
No. You know, I never, but no.
So what?
Niggas
get locked up every day.
It don't matter where you stop.
Motherfucker just got locked up last episode. Anyway, listen.
It don't matter where you stop.
I left him. I got back with Rome. I wasn't with Rome for 3 days. And it was another bitch hitting me up. Talking about this, that. I'm like, y'all could have stayed where the fuck I was at.
That's what women do.
Yeah, they do that.
They hold on to shit and didn't know when to release it.
What? No, women do that because niggas do these women. Yeah. That's the problem. You was fucking with that bitch.
Deal with that girl in fucking a year.
They gonna do that. They gonna call you out the blue and make it seem like y'all. Yeah.
The moment you post, you back.
I know. That's what they gonna do.
Go ahead. You got the floor. Go ahead.
Wow, Andre,
go
really?
Ahead. That shit happens, man. You just so naive that you don't see that. Women does that.
That's how I know it's something more than what he said. We gotta get Roman's mother in here because I know she got
too. But women do that part though.
Any man can tell you that they'll hit you out the blue. Y'all think we hit y'all out? No, y'all.
Mind you, when you single and you ain't posting no woman, they ain't hitting your phone.
Oh no.
Jumping out the blue.
But when you posting your girl, you got so much to say. Like no.
Listen. Okay. All right. Well, I will agree. I'm not gonna lie
to you.
Now you want extra tire shine now. Oh, okay. Okay.
Extra tire shine.
Car wash.
Why you ain't called me back? Bitch, I was just single for a whole 6 months.
Yeah.
You ain't called nothing. You ain't say
holidays or nothing.
First of all, this is a problem.
Called nothing. You ain't say
holidays or nothing.
First of all, this is a problem. This is a problem here. This is not brothers on BET.
No, this is not the problem. We need an answer.
This is co-parenting therapy, and we gonna be serious right now. No, first of all, y'all know I do give that to y'all. Yeah, women do come out the blue. Okay, I've been one of them as well. To come out the blue and act like some shit. Yeah, you know, whatever. But you still do have to think of that other side and be like, he not admitting to it or he not gonna cop to it. But you was dealing with a female already. You just was so worried about me being happy with another nigga because you knew I still wasn't, I still wanted my family. So you was just like, all right, I'm gonna get, because I know how to have her. I know how to manipulate her. I know how to control her. No. You still loved me. Yeah, you did. But you was so young and you couldn't be with one girl.
No, I didn't feel like
you wanted me. You just didn't want only me. And I didn't want you to cheat on me. I never
spoke on this. I ain't really care for that.
You didn't care for what?
I ain't care for you dealing with another guy. I'm gonna tell you when I had a problem with it. It's a pride thing with men, especially me, when it went public.
Okay.
I had a problem because I couldn't accept the fact that it was publicized.
That I moved on with somebody else publicly.
In so little time.
No, it wasn't so little time. No,
so he wasn't 10 months.
That wasn't, no.
He wasn't 10 months because it was after 10 months.
That was somebody I was talking to. I'm talking about a real fucking relationship.
Oh, well, you made it. See, listen, hold pause. She made that like it was a real relationship. She brought him around her mother and all that.
Yeah, he was doing a lot of shit for me.
I see.
Look, nobody get fucked.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was doing a lot of shit for me.
When they can
doing a lot of shit for me, my son, my mother, he would bring us food every day. He would take me shopping, shit that I was doing. I didn't have a job. He paid my half of daycare. Listen. He got my son shit that I was supposed to be getting him. I didn't have a job though. Yeah, but he wasn't my boyfriend still. Yeah, I used that nigga. But
when women get over that standpoint, it seems like a real relationship.
All right, that's on you. I don't pay you to think about what it seems like.
And that's the thing where women need to communicate, because let her tell it. If he wasn't her boyfriend, why did he overstep his boundaries? She's supposed to say, I got that. Right? He overstepped his boundaries.
Well, all right, no, ask him how.
How you overstep his boundaries?
How did, I'm caught up. The other one name was Jerome. So my answer to that is, if y'all not together like you say you together, you don't come to me. Don't say shit to me. You talk, whatever you got going on, you talk to the mom.
But didn't he just say, that nigga should answer to me? But girl fucking with somebody,
see, now she's taking out of context. This is what women do. What I'm saying is, you said that wasn't your boyfriend, but all the actions then, because I don't forget nothing. All the actions then was giving me he was a boyfriend.
Nah, that nigga had a crazy baby mother chasing us all over the fucking
state. Don't even matter though. Don't nobody approach you about nothing.
What did they approach you about?
I came in the house, mommy house, like I usually do. Mm-hmm. Mm. And I always go upstairs to the room to get what I need for Ashton.
Right.
Whether you're there or you're not there. This one with mom, and the daycare was downstairs.
Right.
He tell me, oh, yo, you ain't coming up here. So me trying to be respectful of my mom, I'm like, Mom, like, she like, well, Jerome, just been trying to deviate the situation because I didn't know Jessica was up there.
Yeah.
But that was one incident. It was a big incident because we got into it, and he like, well, so Jessica, my mom wound up saying, all right, Jessica, throw what he need down.
No, bring down.
Bring down, throw down, however. Yeah. I'm not saying that she was being mean for saying throw.
She would never.
Throw or bring, whatever the case may be, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If that's not your boyfriend, that wasn't even, I'm walking to my mother's house, which Jessica was living with her, which is her mom. That's her mom. If I'm not a woman's boyfriend and her baby father, whoever the case, walk in there, and I ain't telling that man he can't come up. That's overstepping your boundaries if you're not in a relationship. I ain't even gonna get to the part where y'all not married. It was a big tension then because at that moment.
And she was there.
She was there.
Yeah.
And she never put nothing in place.
Ain't say nothing?
She
like,
never.
I didn't say anything.
You shouldn't say that's not your place. I'll handle this.
She didn't. But she didn't. She didn't do anything.
I didn't.
And that was fine. I left it as that. I got my son. I think it was a belt. It was a belt. So I left. My thing was, right now, speaking on 10 years later, if that wasn't your boyfriend, he had no place of saying anything. Now, with AJ, my favorite one. Man, AJ had differences because I was stuck in there. I don't want no nigga doing shit for my child.
Hitting the
That moment. AJ is a man that he was, always would be a substantial man to me for this one moment. He hit me. Yo, man, we didn't have a man-to-man conversation. I'll come in your hood. Jessica don't need to know about this. She ain't know about this till probably 7 years later. But man, yo rap, man. He like, bro, even new Jordans come out and said, bro, I don't need you to do that. I appreciate it. But I'm just honored that we had this conversation. I'm still, AJ older than me. I'm like 21, 22.
Yeah, AJ in his 30s.
Even then, bro, I always expected men to be like that. So I was always so failed because of men wasn't like, yo.
There were things that you would say, you didn't give a fuck, yo. You was quick at your mouth. You didn't give a fuck. You felt like, listen, I got a baby with her. So I can do any fucking thing I want to do, whether she my girlfriend or not. That's how the fuck it is, whether I'm with her or not. She got my son. It's my first son. I don't give a fuck. It was the way you was moving. You was being disrespectful. Everybody, you was the youngest one that I dealt with. My age was the same age. That's why he said, yo, you're not coming up here. You was being disrespectful. You were disrespectful with AJ too until AJ was like, look, yo, let's have a man-to-man. Like, I don't even, he was just a different type. He just took a different approach to it. It wasn't like, nigga, you ain't coming up here. You better not come up here. Because that's not even his house. That wasn't even his house. And Jerome he wasn't my boyfriend, but he was a very respectful nigga. That's what he was even doing in my mother's house.
I expected niggas to handle shit the way yo handle it because that's what men do. Yo ain't go on the internet. Yo ain't go to his brother. Man, his brother went to school together and all that. Like, none of that, bro.
Okay.
Right. Like,
well, that's good.
And that's
how it's supposed to be,
why
though.
You gotta start a controversy and then go to he and ha when you started it.
That's how it gotta be.
Why I was like, AJ, that was mine.
So that's why I'm glad all of that is done behind us and we're here now. That's how we're able to sit down and have these conversations so we can help people like Dre.
Y'all doing a great job, though.
Well, thank you so much, because it seemed like you was being our therapist for a second. Yeah, and that's fine. We all learn from each other, man. Just as Black people, that's good. Where do you see you and Roman's mom going from here? What is a perfect co-parenting environment for you and her? Literally, what does that look like to you?
I wish she was here so I could hear her side.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, what's you know what I mean? But like I said, we pretty much good. It's just the nagging. That's it. If that nagging would stop, man, I would get on one knee.
Oh, and marry her?
Not in that sense.
Friendship forever.
I was gonna say, I knew he fucking loved. I knew he wanted her back.
No, I knew what he meant. It's
friendship forever.
It's
different. I know I'm here.
It's different. Yeah.
And then y'all can literally be like us.
Right. Because you guys are good. I like you. I love the show. I love it.
Yo, Audrey is such a fucking character. I swear to God.
I do.
But I know. But it's just that character change real quick. I loved it. It's great. So, do you think that she would want to do a second interview? do an interview by herself, or would she sit down with you?
She would do it with me.
She was supposed to be here today.
Yeah, but she had to work late.
And guess what?
Okay.
That's letting you know.
That's a big step.
That's hope.
That's good.
Because if a mom is willing to sit down with you in front of a camera, you know
that she know that hundreds of thousands of people are gonna see.
So you know, like that'd be hope for me. Like it be sometimes I be like, fuck, like.
Yeah, that's amazing.
If I get that bag in a way, boy.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then we don't understand it, bro. It just be like little shit. I be like,
right.
Come on, yo.
Okay. Well, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna continue this one as well, because I actually would love to sit down with Roman's mom. Yeah. I would love that. So that's what we're gonna do, right? You gonna get her to come?
Yeah, I'm gonna get her to come.
Because he actually, I love what he said. He said, I wish she was here because I want to hear her side. After saying like he don't really like to entertain, this, that, and the other, I think that would be great that she even hears that he says that. Like, yo, I want to hear, I communicate. I want to hear how you, like, why do you feel like you have to nag me? Why do you feel like it's, you know, so I think that'll be, and that's the first step to it, just communicating and being over each other and really just having that open communication and being honest with each other. Like, just be 100% transparent. Correct. Yo, Dre, this is why I do this shit. Yo, remember that time? Because it's something, it's a reason why women just don't do that shit for absolutely no reason. You don't, unless you fucking crazy in your mind. I'm sorry.
It could be anything, though.
It can be anything.
It could be you called, I didn't answer, I called you right back.
But
what are you doing?
But we can't
put
say
wax on the car.
Because she ain't here to tell us.
Well,
so until she comes.
My phone was in a cup holder.
Until she comes to tell us, we cannot speak for Roman's mother. And just like that, we've come to the end of another co-parenting therapy session with Jess and Rome. Y'all say bye to Dre. Y'all.
I motivate them niggas out here in these